Yeah, works. Good, good, good. Can I hear myself? Broadcast. Come on, wake up, wake up. Broadcast. Are we broadcasting? Video on. Yeah, that's me. I'm so. Yeah, that's me. Let's fix it here. Deactivate, activate. Okay. Hi, are we? I wonder if I'm actually on. Am I on? Can you hear me? Seems like it's audible. Let's see, just to be sure. Just to be sure. I need to check if it works. Today I was actually working with my father on my camper. I need to check. Yeah, works well. Thanks. Great. I was working with my dad on my camper because I have this like old-fashioned, old-school camper, Volkswagen D3. V Volkswagen T3. Yeah, T3. So it's like a like a camper, basically. I don't know if I have any pictures of it. So, okay, that's the one. Yeah. Do I have any pictures of my camper? Probably not here. Maybe here. No, nothing here, unfortunately. It's probably on my phone. Most of them are on my phone. I actually might have it here. Where is it? Yeah, so yeah, hello, 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 hello. Where's my, maybe here? Banner photos, yeah, I was down with this. Oh yeah, this is my camper. Although this is just like a fake picture. I mean, this is a real picture of the camper. And I removed this stupid seat coverings. So now it looks better. So we were trying to fix something on the engine. Like, it's so fun, actually. Those things are really nice. You can work on them like yourself. You don't have to have a expert working on it. So it's very nice. Okay, let's just like go to Discord. This one will be quite short today. I can't really stay too long. I think I have to drive to my home in that camper. So obviously it's gonna be a nice journey, interesting journey in my opinion. Let's just post this here. Discord. Yeah, let's just bring it to the top. Message, good. And now, yeah, let's just drop a link here. Yes. Yeah. I was basically out for a day yesterday. I was going to have something like done by dentist, but it's just so complicated. Usually like dentists, like they can fix your teeth very quickly. It's like one of the easiest things to do. Hi, sir. But sometimes it doesn't really work that way. Hi, Messias Castro. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for appearing here. How are you today, sir? That's interesting to be called Mr. Sir. Also, I had a couple of like job interviews recently. I might actually get like one of those remote jobs. Very cushy, simple jobs. We just build some sort of like something that I'm building here, but for a client. And then I will have time to figure out other things because I still want to. I want to move to passive income. I would rather do that, but it's not really that easy to me. No, I'm working and I can't monetize. So that's actually my problem now. And hopefully I will get there. So that's why I'm building different apps and trying to put into promotion and promote them online, promote them with this channel. But not always it happens so easily. So in my case, I feel like monetizing my apps is my probably biggest problem, and so that's why. But the thing is, like, I'm not gonna drop any of those projects that I'm working on. They might actually grow slower, and in the other hand, I might just be paying some guys like this guy here, Ranjit, to build it for me. So yeah, that's probably how I might change now. Yeah. So yeah, Ranjit is yeah, he seems to be very capable. He says like it's according to him, it's written by the code is written by him, not AI, which is a advantage, I think. Actually, like I'm realizing that I don't want to be working with AI that much. I feel like I will be scaling down on my AI consumption, on my AI work. And if I do it, I will just do like a really I will not do like entire agent mode as I do now. I think I'll try to do it slower and do more myself. I think it's more fun then. Yeah. So let's just see. Yeah, good. Tell me. I'll just drop the link. Calendar chat. If you guys have like a app you want to show, I'll be happy to actually invite you to my live stream. First, it's actually Ranjit who will show his progress with one of my apps. So that's actually a yeah, one of my apps. I think like it's a team effort now, and he's building some stuff, and I will be moving him to some other tasks now. So he built like a panel, which like I don't know. I mean, so far I was actually pretty impressed by his progress. So I'm sure like he progressed even further now. So let's see how Ranjit is doing. Maybe here, because he will appear on the left. Admit. Hello, how are you today?
So hello,
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good.
Okay.
How about you?
Is my audio okay? Your
Yeah,
audio
yeah,
is
yeah,
good. Your audio is good.
yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So let's can you show like the panel that you're
Yeah, yeah,
building?
yeah. Okay. I'm showing. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah,
No problem. Don't worry. No rush.
Yarn start. Now start time. Okay, yeah.
So Ranjit, you are working on pattern market, which is one of like which is my project that I worked many years ago, and then I'm just recovering it. So let's
Yeah,
pattern.
okay.
Yeah,
I
cool.
have built something new in the admin. So for now,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. For now, I have implemented top orders by the user's name
Mm-hmm.
and their payments is from descending order.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here 200 euros, then down down down,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see also date, and as well as for patterns also there is by the name of patterns, then by I have to change this icon also,
Dollars.
and
Yeah.
how many orders the pattern have get, like this pattern has two
Mm-hmm.
and this has four, so on. And for the users tab. So James, our customer, has spent the 999 and of total 18 orders and the average is 55.5 euros. Yeah.
Dollars. Yeah. So where are those stats from? Like, where did you get the numbers? Are they like in the app
Uh,
already? Are they from the
it
backend?
is fetching from the our backend,
Oh,
our
nice.
database.
Good. So did you add so many products to the database now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, good.
I have added some products and it's
Yeah. So you made like lots of orders there just to have some good data. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Like it sounds cool.
Y- Yeah, indeed, it is from the backend. Uh, if I refresh the page, then yeah, you can see here.
Nice. Looks good
Okay,
actually. I think it looks good.
this I have built. Do you like the UI?
Yeah, yeah, it looks good. Um, can you also top orders? No, no, it's fine. It's fine. Um,
Okay, and for the soft delete, I have
yeah,
moved here for
yeah.
it is soft delete.
Maybe we will rename it to suspend the user. Yeah, go.
Okay,
That's
suspend
why. Don't
user.
worry. Don't rename it now. Don't worry about that.
Okay, okay, okay. And you can see uh, I have deleted this user soft delete, and you
Mhm.
can see deleted on and date also.
Nice. Can we unban it? Can we undo it?
No,
Okay.
if you delete, then it is delete, and I have to implement one feature as well in the backend. If the user is deleted, then he should not able to log in. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, like he can't log in.
Yeah.
Can you? But okay. So he won't be able to log in. That's fine. But we will give
Yeah.
him. We will have to give him like info on the front end. That I'm sorry, we can't really do that. Yeah. Hi. Yeah.
Okay. The message should be your account has
Yeah.
been
Also,
deleted
also,
or
like,
something
yeah.
else.
That's fine. For now, it's just say, yeah, just say that your account has been suspended. Also, like, but allow also to unban the person. Okay? Can you
Okay.
allow that? So, like, if the person was deleted, like, we will change the name to suspended. But
Yeah.
if the person is suspended, we should be able to unsuspend them. Yeah.
And there is also ban feature I have to implement in the form and so I can implement here suspend user, then the ban user and ban
Mhm.
reason in this
Here you don't
in
have to. I mean, I know you can actually say why. Yeah, I think that makes sense because, but then we will need to put some comments to that. Yes. So like if someone was
yes,
suspended, we have to give some
yeah,
comments because that's actually very useful information. Let's say someone is doing something stupid. It's
yeah,
good if we actually write down some comments why that this person has been suspended, and that's even for us to actually remember later, or like to someone else to check it as well.
yeah. We also have one delete sorry, we also have ban functionalities in the backend, but I haven't implemented yet in this frontend
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I think it's yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. Um,
Okay.
it's in Polish obviously now, so it might be harder for you to understand. But okay. Well, what else do you have? Do you have okay? If we go to orders, what does it say?
Yeah. Others and
Okay.
this is paid or not paid.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
is only
Okay. Also, can we have filters here and pagination?
no. I haven't implemented
Yeah.
that, but I will
You
implement
will do
that
that.
also.
Okay. So add
Okay.
filters to
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
to this thing. and
Oh,
allow pagination, because there will be lots of orders. Like there will be a huge history at one point, so we won't be
yeah,
able to show like everything. I hope, like if it's an online shop that there are hundreds or thousands of orders, it will be hard for us to, like, we won't be able to show them on one screen.
yeah, yeah. So we introduce pagination and
Pagination, yeah.
uh, on suspend the
Yeah,
user, right?
yeah. Just and comments on suspension. When we suspend someone, there should be
Yeah.
comments, so we will actually add them, and like even we can. But I don't know if we're gonna display them. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, but great. I like it. I
Thank
think
you.
you're
Are you
progressing
live?
nicely.
Are you live?
Sorry, am I live?
Yes. Yeah.
In
Are
what
you live?
way? I'm alive. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No. What do you say? Okay, can you say again? Can you say again?
Are you live? I was asking if you are live or not.
Oh yeah. Like on the live stream on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
You are actually. Yeah, I'm doing everything at one because I don't have much time, so I have to do like I'm doing live stream plus this. But I think like it's interesting actually. Like the thing that you are progressing, it's one of the projects that are actually very important for me. So like I'm happy to actually. I feel like I'm actually like very proud of what you are making, to be honest. So
Thank
yeah,
you.
I think it's a yeah, it's a good job. It's a good job so far.
It is our patterns
Yeah,
and partners also, and
yeah.
who
Can you make those
created the
buttons to show next to each other, and like so the row will be smaller. It's not gonna have to be.
and can we show also images, or it is nice?
I think it's okay for now. I mean, the thing is like when we should be able to redirect from this to the product, just in
Yeah.
case if you don't know, like we could, because this redirects to the project, but like here we shouldn't be able to actually publish that stuff. That's actually something. That's a flaw that I didn't think of. Okay.
Okay. Let me
We'll have
okay.
to decide it. We'll have to decide it with with Ola, who
Yeah.
is
Okay.
who is the project manager here.
Yes. And it is the
Yeah.
settings page.
That's good. That's good. Let's just leave it for now as it is.
Okay.
No, good
So
job. Good job, my friend.
that's it. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the new taxes apply resignation in the users orders and currency. Yes.
hmm Yeah. Like filtering and pagination on all of them.
Sourcing and pagination, right?
Yeah. Pagination and sorting. Yes. I mean, not sorting, filtering, not sorting. I mean, you could do sort as well,
Yeah.
but like for sure filtering is much more useful, because when we have thousands of users,
Yeah.
sorting doesn't really help us much.
Okay.
Let's say you have 1,000 patterns, like just sorting itself is not really giving us much, but like it should be
Okay.
there so we can sort by the latest, for example, but also
Yeah.
we should have filters here.
Okay. And filtering pagination, right?
Mhm. So you should be able to filter by price, by name,
Mhm.
by
Yeah.
category, and by user. Yeah, all of those three, except by ID. It doesn't make sense to filter by that, but
Price orders categories.
and price could be like a price range from this to that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So it could be like
Price
yeah.
range. Okay. That's it.
So did you ask something or like?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So that was I was building. That is I'm building.
hmm No, good stuff. Good stuff. Nice progress.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Those colors, they seem to be too similar. Like there's something
Yeah.
with coloring of those charts. We just
You
crossed it.
will I have to will have to that I forgot the specific term.
Mhm.
Uh,
Like for example, like okay, but I'll think of them later. Okay. Can you send
okay.
me can you send me later the link how can I can access that? Is this like did you push it to the server yet? Like or some of it, or is this
Uh,
still
I
local?
have committed the code, but not pull request.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, that's okay. No, like as long as we have it for next Tuesday, it's
Yeah.
fine, you know. Or like whatever is whatever anything that is already available on next Tuesday, so I can talk with Ola on, it will be good.
Okay.
So you know, if you just send me a pull request with whatever you have on Monday, I
Okay.
will just merge it.
Yeah. I I will apply pagination by now and filter by some matrices, and I will send you pull request.
Great, great. That's perfect.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So how are you finding it? Is this like easy for you or some do you find it hard?
It is interesting, and I also.
Yeah, cool. So I feel like the thing is like I would like you to actually work on it longer. So
Yeah.
obviously, you know, but like after this month, I will obviously pay you as we agreed, and then
Yeah.
like if you know, I will probably increase that by a bit, you know. So I'll be paying you as much as you were asking before, okay? And then
Okay.
if this app ever makes money, which I obviously hope, I will give you 5% of whatever profits we get, you know.
Okay.
So we'll try to do that. I think like that's
Yeah.
kind of fair. Because like we you know I already spent many so yeah, but like I think that will be very good compensation and like you know I hope we will actually get it out and it will be making some good
Yeah.
money because you know that's why we are doing those things.
Yeah. So I love to code, and I love to architect software. So it is fun for me.
Great. Yeah. So and I like actually your work, so I think that's why it seems actually that you're progressing nicely. So great
Yeah.
job.
Okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Cool. Okay, so I will speak to you later. Yes, I mean tomorrow
Okay.
or the
Thank you.
after. We will see.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you
Okay.
need some help, let me know. Just like write me on Discord. And tomorrow
Yeah.
I should be actually normally because today I'm actually very like quickly. I just I'm at my parents' house. I just connect for a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow I'm back normally. I hope.
If I have any doubts, then I will ask you in the
Yeah, cool. Just ask me on
Discord.
Discord. Yes,
Okay. Yes.
or we can just arrange that kind. You know, a talk. So yeah,
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
Thanks for your work.
Okay.
Very good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Ranjit. He is doing stuff for me, for the project actually. So there's a project called Pattern Market, and the Pattern Market is this. This is a project that I made like a couple of years ago, like 5 years ago, and then I abandoned it. I just left it on my GitHub to rot. And then now I'm recovering it, and I'm actually quite happy with the progress because like I brought some people from outside, and some of them, for example, like one of the guy unfortunately had to drop. He has some other job, but now I got Ranjit to help me with that. Obviously this backend is waking up, so it's a Verso, free Verso. But so now I brought Ranjit into the project, and I've got Ola, who is a project manager. And I feel like you know the thing is, this can progress quite nicely. So, for example, panel that Ranjit is building, I actually asked him to do it quite recently. So I asked him to. He joined like a week ago, like a week and a half ago, and I asked him to actually build that for me. So this will be panel for managing users on this app, and this is app for sewing patterns, and the panel will be like, for example, for us as owners of the company, for us as admins of the site, to manage the deliveries. Sorry, not deliveries, the orders and customers, ban them, just add them wherever, remove them. So that kind of stuff. Very, very useful stuff. I think. I think like I'm actually quite happy with the outcome that we are getting. And like I'm actually like I'm very pumped about bringing people into this project. So yeah, I will probably try slowly get some more people into this project and maybe the other one as well. Planero maybe even. We'll see. But I'm actually like it's very, very nice. Very nicely. Yeah, very useful. Yeah, and I'm actually good to see you, man. Yeah, thanks, Zoch. Anto. Oh, that's yeah. Your name was Anto. Yeah, good to see you. I had actually some like private stuff I had to take care of. So now I'm back. And tomorrow I should be just normal. Like because today and yesterday. Yesterday I was like traveling to other city, like, and then I was going to have this surgery and it didn't happen. Whatever. And I will have it in 2 weeks' time, this surgery. But the town is actually near my parents, and I left my camper at my parents. Hello, secondary account. Hello, secondary account. Good to see you. So I was actually traveling to my parents to pick up my camper, and I'm gonna drive it to Warsaw. I mean, near Warsaw. I live north from Warsaw. And I'm actually so proud of this little baby, this little bastard. It's a old Volkswagen. That's my camper basically. So I'm gonna drive. It's 45 years old car, truck of camper, and I bought it last year from Switzerland. Yeah, hi there. So how are you guys? I think this number is kind of wrong because there seem to be more people on the channel than this number is saying. Did you join the Discord? Did you fill up the form? So on the Discord, I have this form where if you're interested in working together, maybe you can just let me know what are your availabilities, what are your expectations, like what are your skills. And yeah, maybe I will try to, like, by the end of the month, I'll try to assign people into projects if there is enough of them. Google Forms, and maybe I will either give them some ideas, some projects to work on, or maybe they will have their own projects to work on. So there's 6 people so far. This number didn't grow much recently. Yeah, hi Anto, good to see you. It's a robot, yeah. If hello. Yeah, nice. See? I'm gonna have Tom Hanks here. Oh, that's actually from Forrest Gump. Yes, it was a good movie some time ago. Anything here? Yeah, you wanna see me vibe code? I absolutely hate vibe coding, to be honest. I'd rather actually. I try to do as little of it as possible. But yeah, I was actually going to obviously to see what Ranjit has done. So Ranjit is on my project now, on this project. Me vibe coding, I don't know. Should I? Absolutely. Like the thing is, like vibe coding is like my least favorite thing to do now, because I feel like vibe coded code itself is not really that impressive. So I'm trying to actually do it less and less now. And I feel like the next project I will be starting is gonna be probably like least vibe code that I can get away with. Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, thanks for your preference. Uh, good to see that you like my vibe coding. But like I feel like there are some better vibe coders than me. Like they whip up for Claude code, consoles, and then just like keep on and just shitting as much code as possible. Just like features, 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 features. As much as possible, and then like the quality of that doesn't have to be high, as long as it's just there's more of them. And I think this is we have a card here that someone Łukasz, unfortunately he's leaving the project, has fixed this thing. I have to do images. I have to fix images because currently we can't upload them, which sucks obviously, but it's my responsibility obviously. And like all of it is my responsibility anyway. So yeah. So you understand all the code in your projects. In terms of like me understanding all the code, I feel like I understand most of it. Like very like huge most of it I understand what's going on. There are some stuff on the back end that I don't I don't really understand. Why don't you use Shopify with a theme? I don't know. I never used Shopify, so I don't know. I think I'd rather actually build it myself. And the thing is like it's not. I'm not by building a channel for selling. I'm not building online shop. That's the thing. This is a marketplace where people can sign up. So I would have to build a Shopify itself, basically, not the. It's not really. Yeah. E-commerce website is a custom build. No. But this is like Shopify allows you to set up your shop, but like this one allows you to this a website will allow users to do what Shopify allows them, but in different categories. So it will be for like some in Shopify people just sell put like their shops. So if someone is selling books or computer parts or car parts, they can set up their shop in Shopify. And here they will be able to set up their shop, like but for those patterns. So it's obviously they can do it in Shopify as well. The people who I'm counting on will be some people that can set up their website, but then they would have to do promotion. Yeah, a marketplace. Yeah, good. Yeah, I should be actually a bit more clear in my when I'm explaining this. But yeah, that's a marketplace. Yeah, I'm not gonna be live coding today. The thing is, like, I just have one laptop. I have just this machine, and I can't really show multiple screens and do the chat and stuff. And yeah, I just jumped in today because I just had like half an hour. I thought I would just see how it goes. I wanted to see how Ranjit is actually doing, and other than that, yeah. So yeah. So how are you today, guys? I forgot to do like a survey, but I wasn't really planning a long live stream anyway. I was planning like a quick one just to see how things go. I am in the US. I miss your streams. They are 5 a.m. my times usually. Yeah, I'll try to do later ones as well. Okay. I will be actually making like normally I do now like I try to do like 2 or 3 streams. So I do the morning one like at 10 a.m. Polish time, and then like around the afternoon. So this is my time that I would probably be out, and those actually seem to be most popular, the midday. But I do evenings as well, often. The thing is like now my schedule is kind of crazy, but yeah. yeah, you get a bigger audience, especially North America, South America. Yeah, I'm working on my American audience to get more of them. Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, good to see you. I like. If you miss it, then yeah, thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Uh, yeah, and like today because I'm not working really on anything. It's like usually it's much easier on that. Yeah, the vibe coding actually it helps, or like coding something helps because it's just like there's something to talk about. Uh, I was actually having I'm having a couple of interviews now. There is one for a full stack developer that went quite well initially. Like yesterday, I had like a technical, or 2 days ago, I had like a technical. Let's call it technical. It wasn't very technical. It was like a soft technical. Like they didn't ask me theory, but I think that kind of progressed nicely. So we'll see how that. That was the dentist visit. Yeah, the dentist visit didn't work out. They didn't really do anything. I thought I would have a tooth removed, but it's much more complicated. It's like, yeah, I still gonna have it next week. Sorry, in 2 weeks time. So now nothing. Where are you from? Me, I'm actually from Poland, Central Europe. What about you, Anto? I usually like most of people that watch my stuff are either from India or from US. Like I don't really have many people in Europe. I'm also unemployed applying. Usually I get rejected first round. Yeah, that's fine. That's like, but it's good to try. Yeah, keep on trying. The thing is like you will get. Yeah, you will get actually like the thing is like the jobs are there. It's maybe a bit harder than it used to be, but it's still like you just have to. And the rejection is part of the thing. And actually, like you will get the best. Like I was always able to earn more money than other people because I would go to lots of interviews. Yeah, yeah, keep on trying. That's fine. And like each time they will ask you a new question, then that's opportunity to learn. So the more you actually like, more you are asked, the more interviews you go to, the more the more efficient you are on solving those problems. And then after a while, you will obviously get some jobs. And the thing is like there's also a big randomness in that. Obviously like if you are some sort of a genius and like your domain very well, then it's fine. It's much easier. But for example, even with me, yeah, you're are you currently employee or YouTuber? I'm actually like I'm actually currently I'm working on my projects, but I could say that I'm unemployed officially, but I have lots of savings. I have enough savings to sustain me for a long time, and I always wanted to build like a YouTube channel and some of my projects. So that's that. I'm just investing my time into different stuff instead of working for some corporation. I'm just investing that time into different stuff, and like I'm looking for a job like very like slowly. I'm not that interested. Like I'm not so heavily applying, but I think I got so within a month or two I should get something. Yeah, so I'm currently, but like I want to actually monetize this thing. The YouTube can be monetized, so maybe at some point it will actually be working. Thank you for your words. I was low today, and hearing another software engineer encouragements feels good. Yeah, good. Yeah, the thing is like I also have days where it's just like I feel low, especially like if I go for an interview and like they you know like I don't answer like really simple questions, and it happens all the time. Especially now, like with AI, I think like I regressed with some like basic knowledge of front end. So sometimes they ask me about something, and I'm like, shit, I don't remember this. I used to know that, and now I just like so like I had a couple of interviews within last 2 months where I really ate shit. they just they just asked me questions, and I didn't really know where to go with them. Yeah, yeah, simple knowledge. It's actually, but I think like one of the good things to do before the interview, and I don't always do it, You know, I'm a family man. I have kids and wife. But one of the things I do before the interviews, and not always, like sometimes I forget that, and like then I know that then it goes worse. So like you go through like all the technologies they ask you. So let's say there's a React, TypeScript, Tailwind, backend will be like a, fast API, and you just like go through. You just like go to your chat GPT or even to some articles online and just say, give me 50 most asked questions in React. Give me 50 most asked questions in Fast API and stuff like that. So like even recently I read like I asked like I went to do 100 most asked React questions just as a and like most of them I found easy obviously, but the thing is like it's sometimes like some of them was like, oh, I forgot that. And then like they asked me that on the interview, what's actually passive income uh, we are talking of related to the stream. Yeah, like passive income, like when it's something that you don't really, it doesn't, that it pays when you are not working, but you still have to work on it basically. So the way I see it is like I build products. Let's say I build the SaaS apps or like whatever, just like something that works for you. You still will put a lot of money, sorry, time and money in it, but it's kind of so you don't really have to work for a job. That's how I would call passive income. It doesn't mean that you make some quick product and it just makes you millions and you don't have to work anymore. I don't even want that, to be honest. But the way I think about passive income is like you release products, you work on them like maybe in a sprint or something. You just like let's say you work for like 2 weeks on something and then you release it and then you move on to the next thing, and this one makes you a bit of money, this one makes you a bit of money, and at the total in the end it's kind of sustain your lifestyle. That would be best. uh, yeah, yes, I have one with fast API, React, Postgres, LLM orchestration next Monday. I will prepare just like you advice. Yes, so just go through those uh, most asked questions. Like there's a big chance that the guy who is interviewing you doesn't really know what to ask for. So he went for the same stuff. Give me questions for the interviews in fast API wherever. Yeah, for me it's really hard as well to monetize this stuff. I keep on building things, but I don't know. Like I still have trouble to monetize my project products. So the thing is like it's not really something that it's something that you are working on always. And even if you, let's say at one point I will start selling products and they will actually sell a lot, and they will sell enough to pay my mortgage and my kids and wherever my daughter's horse riding lessons. But I will still work on it to make it even better. Because it's not like I don't really want to stop working. I think it's working is fun, especially like on IT. So yeah, I think like it's more about progress. You're trying to progress further with the thing you are building. Yeah, the chat got really busy, but maybe because I'm actually totally committed. I'm not doing some vibe coding of my own app. So good, yeah, good to see you guys are active. Sometimes it's just like, I'm prompting something, and then I'm thinking like, oh, someone could ask me a question now. Like then I would go to a rant mode, and instead of just waiting for my prompt to come back, I wouldn't have to make up stuff. It's good when it's there. But like yeah, with interviews, the thing is like you I think like I was usually able to out earn most of the people that I worked with. I would usually make more money than they because I would go for more interviews. So like I wouldn't really mind to be criticized that I don't know something, because when you go to many interviews, many times you will have someone smart on the other side who is at the moment he's pretty good in that trivia, that current stuff. So he might actually like even recently someone asked me about what's the difference between service workers and web workers, and I worked with web workers, but I actually forgot. And I never worked with service workers, although I read about them some time ago, and then I forgot. So web workers are the things that like functions in your browser that you can run on the second thread. For example, like if your app is blocking your website, you can just send some of the processes to the other thread of your browser. And I've done it a couple of times in my career, but I forgot that it's actually called web workers. I know it's a web worker function, but I forgot that, because yeah, I don't really. And then the service workers, I read about them ages ago. I forgot what they are. So like that's why I totally failed that question. And service workers are actually functions in your browser that can work when your browser gets disconnected from the internet. So I actually googled that after the thing. But I totally forgot. Like I couldn't really answer that question. Kind of simple. I should probably know that, but totally forgot. Thanks, but never understood what. Okay, yeah. True. Have a. Hey there, new to the channel. What's going on? Okay, so currently normally I'm building some stuff. That's a response to Ritesh Chandray. I hope I said it right. So that's the response to that. So normally I'm building products and I'm building like several things at the same time. So I'm building this app, which I'm bringing people from the channel to help me even. So I've got actually like now 2 developers. There used to be 3, but 1 dropped out. And there is a project manager and there's me. So there's 4 of us now working on this project, Pattern Market. So this is a marketplace for selling like sewing patterns. Kind of niche product, but it can be sold. I think there's also Planero. So like usually you will see me actually here just vibe coding or maybe coding some of those products, or fixing some bugs, or just doing something with deployment, or I don't know, whatever, just like, or creating new functionalities, or doing marketing and stuff like that, videos, anything to actually try to sell them. So those are actually my main things. And I have this like digital agency that I will be promoting. Probably I was planning to start this week, but my marketing girl is not here, so I might actually start next week. Pixels and Logic. And this is all like on my website, where I'm just like offering, I can build your website, MVP, SaaS, and come to me and I will build it too. And what I'm actually planning to do is actually I'm trying to bring those people from the channel to those projects. Although like it's a slow process. I have to first try them and see how they go. So for example, if I get clients, I will just send some of the work to the people in the chat, or like, sorry, in my Discord. And then, obviously I will pay them, I hope, if I get paid. Yeah, hi there. Okay, what's each channel? The naming is confusing. I always forget about those. Yeah, okay, so you are talking about the service workers, web workers. Yeah, there's like, the thing is like, the problem with IT, there's so many acronyms, there's so many names that it's really hard to actually remember all of them all the time. Like, there's just plenty of that all the time. Like there's some with acronyms, like even sometimes it's asking me, like here on the chat is like, oh, I'm doing CS degree, and like first I didn't even know what that means. Computer science degree. Okay, so like then I guessed, or I checked maybe, and like, but then I keep on forgetting. And like and there are some different acronyms even in computer science, like whatever, and like I have to really, it takes me a while to actually understand some of them. So if someone asks you on the interview some acronym, like sometimes it's really hard to actually, sometimes I'm just asking them, what do you mean by that, or is it this, but like I'm not sure sometimes. One of the hardest things in software engineering is naming, and the namings is of service workers, web workers, is the most unintuitive, yeah, you could work with, because like, let's say service workers, okay, that just tells you nothing actually what this thing does, so even unless you really know it. So service worker is basically like online, it's like offline functions. So like if it was called offline functions, or offline methods, or offline browser stuff, wherever, they're just like name as it is, then it would be so much easier to remember. And web workers, same with web workers, it's like, even if I'm saying that it's sending stuff to second thread, it's so much easier for me to understand what is it, like, second thread of the browser, so it's like a second processor or something. Can I help you out in your project? Although I'm a vibe coder, might help you out in other domains like marketing, ops as well, anything you want. Basically, like currently I don't have clients, so I don't really have a projects to bring you in, unfortunately. But if you're interested in video, I could probably pay a sum for that. And then if you are actually if you are building videos for me and like I get monetized, because I'm like 3 or 4 months away from that, I think, because it seems to be growing much quicker now. Then I could share with you like some of the profit, like half of the profit or something. But like that would mean that you'd have to stick with me for a while, because when I monetize it and it's like super popular, I will just pay someone normal price and I will just take someone from the market. So you have to hold on with me a bit. Yeah, everyone is vibe coding. The thing is, like with vibe coding, like I vibe coded the Planero app, which is let's say this is my main app. And I don't really think the more I look at the code, the less I like it. The more I'm convinced I shouldn't do it again. So I feel like I will just try to scale down on my vibe coding. And I don't really recommend people, like, I think I will be recommending people less and less. I'm like, the thing is, like, you can vibe code a good app, like a small niche app, but for example, like for something bigger, it's really hard. Like the more it grows, the harder it will be to maintain it. And I can imagine that, if you wanted to build something really complex, it's almost you are almost failing straight away. Like, your code will not support a bigger architecture. It will support like a small app. So for example, this is a small, sorry, this is a small app. This one is even bigger. So like even I can imagine that at some point this one would be unmaintainable. But luckily this one I started a long time before AI. You are the reason why I believe in hope. Yeah, good. You are my paradise. Thank you. Or like, I like that. I think like it's kind of lie, but I like that lie. So thank you, Naruto Uzumaki. Are you from Japan or something? Sounds Japanese. Naruto. I mean, I'm not that good at editing videos, though. I can help you other dev ops skills yet by videos. Do you mean editing just content? Yeah, just like very like in terms of my video ideas. If you actually look at my videos, they are very very simple. It's mostly editing them down. So I get like a video of 10 minutes. I'm just cutting away all the mistakes that I make. If you the thing is like you can very easily learn video editing. It's very useful skill. I think like even especially if you want to be a founder or like a or like an entrepreneur, making videos is boy like this is like one of the most useful skills, I think, because then you can just do your promotion that way. Can you do a video where you show how to use AI the right way in coding, or maybe a future stream? Yes, this is a great idea, Said. I think that's something I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about like a full video where I would just like set everything up from scratch and do it the way. So like you have a good basis of the project. So that would be, but like there are some things I know there already, but there are some things I still have to do, have to learn myself. So there might be some tools I need to check out myself. So, but yes, Said, I will actually do that for sure. This is such a great idea. And like it's in my head all the time, but like I just can't. I know this will be very time consuming. Like this will take me, I'll have to produce like 4 or 5 hours of like a video, and then I would cut it down to like 40 minutes or something to like make it concise. Because then I would be some of the stuff I would still be guessing, some of the stuff I would like, I learned, like for example with some of my projects, like some of the setup I kind of did, but I would like sometimes it fails. So it's like it takes time. You are like pro guesser, guessing Japan from name. Pro guesser. Okay, I don't really get that slow panda, but thanks. Looks cool. Look how it's grown. Oh, nice. And I got 2 subscribers. So yeah, me talking, it's a good live stream, I guess. Oh, I was actually thinking recently about, because there are people actually showing me their apps. I think I have this idea where I would like to do a like competition for where people would be showing their apps and some other people on the live stream would be voting on the best app. So for example, I would invite like five people or like 4 people to show their apps, wherever vibe coded, like just could be just like a business ideas, could be like entire app working. And then like maybe me and maybe I would get like a UX person and business person, and we could judge them, and then people would be voting on them. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Although that would have to be like pretty popular live stream, you know, it would have like usually I get like 20, up to 20 people, and I'm just thinking how to get like lots of people there. So I would have like, you know, hundreds of people coming in and voting and stuff like that. That would probably be more useful. What's up? The fact that you are addressing our talks. Maybe subscribe. Good. Yeah, no, nice. Thanks for subscribing, my friend. The thing is, like, you know, if the channel grows big, it might be hard to respond to all the messages. But for now, it's so easy. You know, I can manage that. Hi, what's up? How you're doing? Yeah, I'm doing great. Sharias. Oh yeah, Sharias. I remember you. Yeah, good. I'm hanging out at my parents' house today. I was fixing my camper because I have a old camper. I showed the picture a minute ago. It's like a Volkswagen T3, very old one, 45 years old. And yeah, I'm planning to drive it back home, but there's something on the engine that the petrol is leaking a bit, which can be dangerous. So I'm contemplating if I really should do that. Is that the mystery wagon from Scooby-Doo? No, it's bigger. Like but I think the Scooby-Doo car was actually Scooby-Doo mystery. Oh, van, yeah. This is actually, yeah, this is the Volkswagen T2, I think. That's an older version, yes? Or maybe some other, maybe some American, I don't know. It looks very similar, but I've got like bit newer. So this is very similar to Volkswagen T2. What is based on Ford okay, Escaline. So that's actually a different one. Chevrolet Super Van. So it's not really like because I've got the Volkswagen. Yeah, so it's a bit different.
What car was the Scooby-Doo mystery machine?
Oh, stop.
The mystery.
Yeah, okay, go away. Basically, like, no, it's not the Scooby-Doo machine. Very similar, but not the one. Mystery wagon. I'm a beginner to the software field. What this AI bubble? There is no hiring for freshers thinking to get into AWS and DevOps tools. If you can shower your thoughts. Yeah, I think DevOps is always useful. Like, people want DevOps anyway. But I think like you are right about the bubble. I think the bubble is like, I think soon out of all those, like, let's say there's 5 or 6 major AI companies that do everything. I think we are looking into something something similar that happened to Google some years ago. There used to be like many search engines. You know, I remember, you know, using Alta Vista or some other search engines, and then like it turns out that only Google left. So everyone is hoping to be one of those. And in terms of a vibe code, like a coding, like if you want to be doing coding, you have to learn coding. You will not get the job just by knowing vibe code, how to vibe code. The thing is, like, and I see that on the market, you know, even Netscape, yeah. Even like I'm taking, yeah. So obviously I'm interviewing now, you know. So I'm being interviewed. I'm not interviewing myself, but I can see that people are asking like really real questions, like, you know, real technical stuff. Yeah, and I was recently on Google interview. I think it went okay. I don't know if I'll get the job, And it was just data structures, algorithms, program, real program. So you're not gonna vibe code that stuff. You can't really use AI there. So you will not get job for Google or for one of those big companies just by vibe coding. There might be some, but I think there's too many of a vibe coders anyway. There's more than market can handle. So it's still like, if you want to do into IT, you should learn technology. Selenium then. Okay, sorry, what was the Netscape? There is directly jumping into Jenkins. If you can recommend some resources, cloud DevOps, sorry, I can't really, I'm not really that strong with DevOps. Wherever I was, I can do my own DevOps, but it usually, I would just I would just check technology. I would just find a way. I would just find some code online how to set it up, or now I would just ask AI to help me with DevOps. I kind of avoid DevOps. I feel like it's a useful skill that I know very briefly, and usually enough to actually get my projects out, but I don't go too deep. So yeah, I feel like if you want to know more about DevOps and stuff, I think like there's just on my Discord channel, I think there's a couple of people that are quite advanced, and even in that topic, so you could ask there around there. Forget to ask you cloud, basic Microsoft Azure. Yeah, I feel like if you wanna like in the DevOps, knowing AWS, Azure, or something, or Google is Google services. It's actually like you have to know at least one of them, and yeah, you have to be able to write those this deployment pipelines yourself quite efficiently. So you still have to learn that. I think and it's a good stuff to know. And the thing is, like, the jobs are pretty safe in DevOps for long. They've been for a while. So it's a good avenue. I think if you like doing setup, not everyone likes it, and some people really hate doing setup. And like, if you find that interesting, that's a great place to go. And for sure there will be jobs in DevOps. There will be jobs in engineering and programming anyway. I don't feel like this is actually dying or AI will replace that or something. But I think DevOps is always a good avenue. Forgot to ask you, did you have any vibe coding session in a technical interview? Like, they ask you to use AI to build something. Like, yeah, one time they said that you can use AI, so I did that. But I didn't get any, like, I wasn't successful at that job anyway, that job interview. Mostly they were asking me normal stuff. So like, I would have to know like technical stuff. The thing is, like, I didn't get this job because it was in Vue mostly, and it was like a server-side rendered. So there's a Vue kit, yes, or Svelte kit. No, it wasn't Svelte kit. It was Vue something. So I don't really know Vue. I just went for this interview just to see. The culture, the company culture was interesting enough, so I actually wanted to speak to them. But it turned out that they just needed like someone very good in Vue, and I wasn't. So but they like on that interview I had, they said that you can use AI now, but it didn't really work out. But yeah, don't like, the thing is, like, most of you will not be asked to use. The thing is, like, also vibe coding can be much more successful the more independent you are, because it's a good, like, it's a good shortcut to build an app. So if you are actually building things, you can use vibe code for that, although you will learn much less about technical stuff, about like front and back end communication, the best solution there. But yeah, like, if you are planning to build something yourself, it's okay avenue. It's a okay way to do it. What's up? The mic today sounds not very good as usual. Yes, my mic is on my camera, so sorry for that, Slow Panda. I normally have this really nice mic, like a proper podcast mic. This is through my camera. I don't know, Selenium. Like, if you want a job, probably Grafana. Yeah, Prometheus, I've seen it once or twice. Grafana is mostly used, probably. I don't know. Don't ask me about DevOps. I will not give you good advice. My advice will be worse than if you ask your AI agent. But yeah, as I'm saying, just join the Discord. There will be people actually knowing that kind of stuff, I'm sure. Do you know Silk Road website? What was the Silk Road website? Was it like about some hacking stuff? Hi XLR. Okay, so what's Silk Road? Silk Road website. What's this website? Silk Road. Black market first, and the first modern dark market, launched in 2011. No, I never used Silk Road. Never actually found, I heard about this website, but many years after it was banned. Oh, Discord link isn't working. Oh, sorry. The one here in the chat doesn't work. I copied it from the Discord. Okay, just try to use the one in the chat. I think, yeah, it may be changed. Yes, you are right. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, the new, I think they last for like a week. So the one in the video. So yeah, thanks for letting me know. Discord. Here. And don't forget, like, if you want to work together, like on the projects together, I don't know, I will try to figure something out there. There's a link to the survey. Basically, it's asking like what are you interested in, what are your skills, what's your motivation and stuff like that. So I can actually try to arrange people into projects. If it works out, then we'll try to I've got a couple of people asking for some work, and I'll try to find more. Okay, let's just fix the Discord thing. Here. Discord. Yeah, it's new. Oops. Go back. Maybe let's just do it this way. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I think it looks good. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Okay. I didn't ask you yesterday, but you have written Road to Passive Income. So you are making a SaaS. Yeah, SaaS is one of my products is SaaS product. Yes. Which I'm very unsuccessful at selling, but I was successful to build it. So it's out there. It's being I'm working on marketing it better. I'm working on selling it, and I will be sharing that info here on my channel when I get some results. But I actually have like a really good, quite recently, my friend who is on one of my projects as well, he did and I don't have it here. She did like a proper report for Planner, how to sell it. So I will actually I read it most of it. I will have to finish that report, write down all the and start putting ads, like paid ads, into Google, because I think the only way I can sell my SaaS is through Google ads, very specifically, actually, specifically targeted. They have to be targeted into right person, because there's not many people that my app is applying to. So, but currently I'm actually very widely trying to promote it, and it doesn't work. Have you built an AI agent using either Python or Node.js? Maybe one of your e-commerce marketplace could be useful. Maybe, like, I haven't do that. Now my stuff is AI free. I don't really like see. Yeah, I'm not really like into like building AI agents or AI products, but maybe because I didn't spend enough time on playing with APIs for those AI agents. So I would have to like spend more time with OpenAI or something, or what's the OpenClaw, and play with them and see like what are the possibilities there. Because I don't really spend enough time. I'm much more interested in like traditional apps. I feel like that I will feel much more comfortable there. But yeah, maybe like in the future, like that might be useful. Maybe like actually one of the teams on the Discord, if I find, maybe we'll think of some AI app. What the success rate, like the income related? What's the success rate, like the income related of my stuff? Like, I'm not making money on my SaaS. So yeah, as I'm saying, I didn't figure out yet how to market it, and maybe it's not really the best product. I thought it's a pretty good product, but maybe it's not the greatest product. It's not that great. But also, I don't really put much money into promotion, so I still have to improve that, and I will be working on it probably this week and the next week on upgrading, like improving my sales page, as well as doing like proper ads. Let's say your SaaS app is like used by some good number of people. Yeah, like for my SaaS app to be successful, I need like 100 users, and it would be like super, like it would be great for me. You need to publish it in Product Hunt. Okay, I need to check that Product Hunt. Product Hunt. The best new products in tech. Flow dispatch. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I will actually look how they are done. Yeah, I might actually drop it here. But my app is not that sexy, to be honest. It's not really AI. It's like AI native. Fast and like all of it is like all the sexiest stuff is AI, obviously. And I have just CRM. Oh, although there is a CRM, but like it's AI CRM. And actually, according to my research into like customers, I might not need to worry too much about AI, but most of them are not interested in AI. And even me, like I don't really use stuff. Like I don't really use many agents, AI agents. Like if I can just work, like most of the apps I'm using, like I avoid the AI agents they have. Or in that case, how much can it earn? Like the thing is, like it's a small app. It's a small niche app that took me like 2.5 months to build. Like if I combined everything, so maybe I spend like a couple of 100 hours, maybe 500 hours on it total. So like, to be honest, if it makes me for next couple of years, if it makes me a couple of $100 per month, that's fine, because that's a good, I will be actually, my goal is to make money on multiple products. And I'm just like, I finished this one, I'm working on the other one, pattern market. So like if this one makes a bit, this one makes a bit, and the other one, and YouTube makes maybe a bit at some point, then that's probably enough for passive income, to replace my job with my IT, corporate job with a own stuff. So like if it makes 1,000 euros, dollars, whatever, I would say it's a successful app. It has potential to make a couple of thousands of dollars, but the thing is, like, I need to learn how to market it properly, and this is still something that I suck at. And there's still like things, like some ideas that I didn't implement yet for it. So for example, I have a couple of video ideas, like interviews with people using it, and I'm still kind of, I didn't do that, for example. I have a user, I have to just speak to him, so I have to arrange that myself as well. So yeah, if it makes $1,000, but it could potentially make a couple of $1,000. I feel like that would be great. That would be amazing. For an app that took me 3 months or something, that would be amazing outcome. But the thing is, like, it's a CRM app, so it could, if I just made it 3 times as big, built a couple of integrations, it might actually, make me rich. But if it doesn't, it's not a problem. But yeah, thanks for asking. XLR8. Yeah, and actually, I think I will be soon finishing. I'm planning to drive to my home in the crazy camper that I'm kind of not sure about, because the petrol is leaking from one of the carbonators. I think carburetor. Yeah. Yeah, carburetor is the thing that it's an old one. There's no injection, no direct injection or anything. It's just like an old-fashioned carburetor. Yeah, I think I have a name somewhere. Yeah. So I might need to replace it, and it's kind of worrying. Hopefully it's not gonna burn on the way. But yeah, there's like a small leak. It's like a drop, like a drops of petrol are dropping on the engine, which can be actually scary. Yeah, so like yeah, in terms of like how much can I make, in terms of how much I can make, I don't know, but like I think there is a potential to make a couple of hundreds, a couple of thousands. People market SaaS with motion graphics. You can search SaaS motion graphics. Okay, SaaS motion graphics, but well, okay, people sell everything now in SaaS form. Like sometimes I'm looking for like some basic tool, and it seems like they ask you to pay for it monthly, something for changing PDF from one format to the other. SaaS graphics. So SaaS explainer video editor. Oh, okay. Is this? Is this what you meant? I don't really know. Levanto is some. No, sorry, I don't really get what's people market SaaS with motion graphics. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not very personal. Those motion, yeah, I can do that as well. But like, the thing is, like, I think like it's much more, much better in terms of marketing when you just show your app how it works, and when you have some user who just tells you, okay, this is what I'm using it for. I used my Excel and changed it, or uploaded Excel, and then I'm managing here. I have 3 people in my company, and this is what we do. This is much more useful than just showing people like motion graphics. Yes, that's okay, but like I don't want to be doing those videos. I think they're very time consuming, and I don't think they're effective. I don't bind people based on that kind of stuff. Do you? Like, does it convince you actually? Just kind of, if it's a well-made website, yeah, it's okay to have one of those items, something like that. But people don't really, like, I don't really buy based on that. This doesn't really, what I buy SaaS on, based on. So let's say I'm looking for, yeah. Let's say I'm looking for an app that makes shorts, and I want someone here, one of those guys.
In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I make.
Yeah, so they're like showing me exactly how they make shorts, Obviously, he's trying to sell it, but at least he's showing exactly how it works. And I think that's, for me, it works on me much better than just like those animations. Yeah, but like the thing is, like I'm actually, I have a couple of videos that already show the app, and I think it's much more useful to show your app than show some motion graphics. And I think like even more useful is to show your customer using your app. That's that's the best. That's the and I think like I will actually get that stuff done, and I will be promoting on that. Yeah. Okay, I think I will be slowly finishing for today. I think like it's, as I'm saying, I have to drive to my house, and it might be a long drive, dangerous drive. Hopefully I'll get there in one piece. So yeah, thanks guys for coming, and XLR8, thanks for your questions. Saeed and like others. Thanks guys for coming and asking and talking. So yeah, and thanks for subscribing, guys. If it's nice to see that number go up. Give a link to your SaaS app at least. Yeah, it's called Planero. It's called Planero Online. Yeah, that's my SaaS. Planero.online. This is actually an entry point. This is like a sales page, which I'm still working on. This one I'm actually redoing now in a way, because I got like some marketing research. So based on that research, I would change messaging. I might add some sections, change some sections, stuff like that. And then I will be putting like money into promoting it. So yeah. Thanks, Said, for asking. I'll be tomorrow for sure. Thanks guys for coming. Subscribe, join the Discord, like the video, and the other stuff. And if you have questions, just you can send them to me. You can put them in comments to this video. You can I'm very responsive, at least for now. Maybe when I get millions of subscribers, it might be harder. But for now, it's actually very easy for me to talk to you guys, and I really enjoy it. It's very useful. Sometimes I get really good questions, I must say, and then it's sparking a good conversation. So I really appreciate that, and thanks guys for asking. Yeah, great to see you. See you tomorrow.